Oh, hello there, Brick fans, and welcome to this episode of Brickmad Sam streaming. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different that I haven't really done in a long time or ever really on the channel. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to... One second, sorry. Just checking. I'm just going to turn down the audio levels for the desktop audio, so let me know if it's too loud for the music. But yeah, so what I'm going to be doing today is I'm actually going to be starting a brand new MOC, but I'm going to be doing it from concept, coming up with what I'm going to do. I've got a little bit of an idea just to start with. I'm going to show you guys some of my sketches, and I'm going to start building, doing some build sketches as well. So we're going to be swapping between a few things. I'm going to show you guys some of the reference that I collect beforehand, and then I'm going to show you, like some Photoshop sketches I'm going to do, and then also do some building. So I'm going to be swapping between a few things today, and this should be a lot of fun. It's something that I like. I don't know if you guys are... Hopefully it's going to be enjoyable for all of you to watch. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So, hello Cosmic Bricks and hello Lego Master Builder. Good to have you guys on the stream. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. So, okay, so what we're looking at here... what we are looking at here is a bunch of references for Hey 147th. We are looking at a bunch of references. Now, these references are basically what I'm going to be creating is a cityscape. And it's actually, there's a little story that's going to be going on, and there needs to be sort of multi-levels to it. So there's a whole bunch of images here. Some of them are concept art from Coruscant 1313, the game that they were meant to be bringing out. Some of it is from Nar Shaddaa, and some of it is also from the new planet Daiyu from Obi-Wan Kenobi. So we're going for that sort of neon look, the kind of gritty, I guess, neon look. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at. I'm predominantly kind of I'm narrowing in on this sort of image. Just mainly because I like the shapes and some of the colors, especially with what I'm going to be building, the planet. It is mainly based around Nar Shaddaa, so I'll be focusing on like that type of thing. Now with Nar Shaddaa, it seems to be that there's a lot more sort of yellows and pinks in it, so probably a few more kind of angled towards sort of this type of thing, and some of the hexagonals and a bit of pink in there as well. So yeah, we're looking at all these type of things. This is probably a little too Coruscant to me. So yeah, this is just how I'm going to be starting, but I do like the sort of balcony idea here, and I do want a balcony in this, and so we might actually use this part of the street as a good starting point. I think this one. So yeah, I'm going to jump over and start doing some of the sketches as well, I think. So Joseph Naylor, hello. Luke Hilton, hello. How are we all going? Hathead, New South Wales is a beautiful part of the world to be at. Caleb Osman, hello to you as well. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just shift this one over into my Photoshop. So this I promise you I will get into building very quickly. It's not like I don't spend a lot of time on this. I probably will flesh it out a little bit as I go. But what I do want to see is this part here. So if we look at this image, see if I can get this into this one. I'm going to mainly stick with this one, I think. So this little section here of this planet. Now, this planet Nar Shaddaa, it's not one that I'm super familiar with, but it is for something that I'm doing. in a group, in a collab with Dark Lord of the Bricks. So I'm going to be working on this. I know that it's kind of scummy and a little bit skeezy. I know it's been heard about in the Old Republic. So I've looked it up a little bit more. I've been a little bit aware of it, but I've obviously done a lot more research since. So what I'm basically looking at doing here, and this is just like a real basic sketch to sort of get my general ideas out, and then we'll go from there. Oh, awesome, Caleb. Okay, well, I'll have to jump on and have a look at some of your stuff. See if I can get any cool ideas. 147th. Oh yeah, no spoilers for Andor. Okay, yeah, no, we can do that. No spoilers at all, but you can say whether or not you like it, because Andor is probably, to this point, my favourite. I always thought it was going to be the best Disney series that they brought out, and I don't think I've been disappointed at all. It's exactly what I wanted. So, hello, Cosmic Bricks. But yes, no spoilers, please. All right, let's get stuck into this. So, in terms of sizing, I'm thinking probably 2/16 plates aren't necessarily going to do it. But just as an idea of what I'm going to be thinking. Fair enough. Haven't finished Kenobi. Well, that's fair enough too. All right, so pretty much what I'm going to be doing here is just knocking out this what I'm thinking is like a. I'll see if you guys can hear me. Okay. So what this is going to be is kind of a. We'll just look at this. I think I'm going to do mainly one large facade. Now, as I said, I did kind of want to have a little bit of a balcony there, because I want to have a story where there's someone grappling, hooking up to the top of the building. So I'm going to do something along these lines, I think. And I do like this portion here. Kind of in this section as well. I like this little balcony in here, so I'm going to try and work that in for sure. Right? So I think we're going to put this balcony kind of here. And again, I'm just going to sort of smash this out pretty quick so that I can get into the building part of it. Alright. And I do like that sort of thing, and I think maybe even having some sort of. I think this little circular thing that I'm drawing in here, that's going to be like a sign. Like I'll put a nice neon on it or something like that. Bro House Maniac. I didn't do it this time. I didn't call you Bro House Mechanic. Welcome to the stream. It probably will become for factions, but this one's not actually for factions. So it's for a different project. So, yeah. So this here, and then my thinking is I'm going to have I'll have all these, a bunch of windows there as well. So my character can be sort of backlit. Right? And then my character's going to be kind of on here. That's my really cool Lego man that I'm going to be drawing. And then my thinking is that he's going to be sort of grappling hooking up here to this area, which is going to be the top of this building. Up here like that. And I'm thinking that like a getaway vehicle up here would be kind of cool. Like, I don't know, some sort of like, it's not a TIE fighter, but it could be something like, maybe it could be like a modded Jedi Interceptor or something. Because like Jedi Interceptors are pretty much my favorite ship. So we're gonna have to have a little bit of space there. And then what I'm thinking here is like kind of almost like a tunnel here with a cross. And then after this, I'm just going to zoom in a little bit so you guys can see what's going on. I do kind of like that. So what we're going to do is in this section, I think I'm gonna do like a one of those imperial transports. I think that would be pretty cool, like coming out of the tunnel. So it's like, so this is kind of here. And then I reckon like a whole stack of Stormies, Stormy McStormtroopers. They're kind of here. And this guy is kind of hanging out there shooting them. And so you would see probably a front there. And you need to have that little bit of this. And then what I do also like, just to give this build a little bit of a nice feel to it. In this image, I really like that this kind of corner here. Again, like more circles like I do with Batu, but I'm thinking that what I can do is cut this off here and do a little bit of a maybe like a circular building like this, right? And then just a front, a hard shot front this way, something like that. And then that will be in a different color. And then maybe what we can do is like a crazy little back door here. And so this one will kind of, I've sillily done this all on the same layer. So I'm going to jump this. I'll cut that and paste it there. And then we'll move that there. Right, so we'll move it out. And then I think, okay, so that will form the base of this. And then, yeah, the streets. And then what I'm also going to do over this side here, just as a little side gig, I think this could probably almost be like a heist. So like this could be the main guy that's kind of getting up this way, and then perhaps I could have some other kind of unsavory figures making their way out the back door of this place. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, all right? And then like up here is where we have the big, like we start getting the neon signs in there, and then even, I think just to show that this thing does extend a little bit, I do think potentially just adding a little walkway here, and I'll just add a slight extension to another building that goes up a bit. And this will all just be facade, so I'm thinking that this will be mainly snot built, not sort of too brick built, and then it'll just have some stuff in behind it. cool. And then, yeah, like even, I actually quite like that circular. I don't really like that. I think that kind of works. Something like that. So there you go, guys. That's roughly what I'm sort of thinking. I'm gonna sketch maybe some wires and stuff, and then another one. What we will do, I think, is we'll whack another neon up here, and we might even add. I don't really want to draw any extra stuff over this side. So that's pretty much what I'm thinking. I think. What do you guys reckon? So I'm going to jump in and start building this thing now, I think, like, or at least getting it laid out with some sketches. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And then actually, if we look just very quickly, I'll probably just whack in some color, which is what I tend to do. So I've got a bit of an idea. I think like that main. That's okay, guys. You'll still right. So like that type of thing there, and then. Say this, and then I want to keep it kind of mainly in the pinks and purples. Yeah, I think so. Nothing too mental. Like I want to keep it quite small, but I'm thinking like something like that, and then maybe down here, and then maybe down in this section I can have a few additional. Like smaller kind of neon-y stuff. And then I think even this section will be mostly neon-y windows. So hopefully I could get a light in the back of this, so it actually backlights my character, and they look pretty mean when we do shots. So so this tunnel would be like this here. So they're kind of my lights. I don't know. In terms of character, I'm not sure who. I'm thinking like a bounty hunter, maybe even. So like, I want it to be like a known guy, I think. So maybe even like I was thinking Fennec Shand would be cool because she's kind of relevant at the moment. But also like Fennec, maybe Bosk. Maybe Bosk and Fennec are working together. I don't know. Any other suggestions? It's kind of Imperial era, so... Bush. I don't actually have that minifigure, so yeah, I think by the time, I think probably in terms of sizing, what I would be looking at is probably more like closer to 32 by 32, but I think that in itself is probably going to be like 2 16s, and then yeah, probably an additional 32. But like realistically, I'm not building any of this section. Right? So that's not that big of an issue, I think. And then, yeah, the most of it's going to be the building up of stuff, because this is all just tile. It's mainly the elevation. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to be going with. So I'm going to be jumping back and forth into some of this stuff. But I'm going to start sort of just laying this out. And that's my process really for sketching. Like I had a bit of an idea that a picture in my head. And then I look at some of the references. I try and pick on one of the images that I really like. I don't go 100% into what they're doing, but then what I'll do is I'll just sketch out a general idea. and then I go back in afterwards when I'm building and I start putting it together. I actually think this will probably end up being like a bit longer, to be honest. I think this will end up coming like, it's probably 2 16s, another 16 maybe in length by the time I build it, but we'll just see how the layout goes. That's why I like to jump into the actual brick layout pretty quick. So that's the sketch. That's the sketch. And what I might do is I might just keep that sketch on so you guys can see it, and I'll just change this so it's a little bit nicer to look at because it's a bit gross at the moment. Here we go. Remember, guys, to smash that like button if you're having a good time, because it really helps to sort of share it around to a bunch of other people that might be interested. And just while I'm there, now that I've turned that all grey, which is predominantly what this bad boy is going to be, I think, I'm just going to add in the parts that are going to be kind of dark bluish grey. So I'm going to add some of that in there, and I think this is going to be a mixture of like blacks and greys in like a snot technique. I think I might do, or yeah, I think a snot technique would probably work pretty well across there. And then this is going to be part of the sidewalk. And then this section here, I think we're going to do like I don't know if that's going to be a red or an orange, but like definitely a different colour. This section here, I think we'll do as a different colour. And then I think the rest of this is going to be pretty light grey, but with like with a few different greebly stuff. That probably won't have too much greeble on it. These will be some doors down here. Nice, looking good. And then I might try and do this back one here in dark bluish grey so it sits back. Might even do the sidewalk in a tan, I don't know, like a dark tan, possibly. We'll have a look at some colours and some stuff in a bit. Oh yeah, that might work. There you go. And then the idea would be that the Stormies would really like stand out on this. And then we'll get some pew-pews in there as well. Because like, I don't know, I'll do, what am I doing? They're not TIE fighters shooting. So like, pew, pew, pew. And then we'll get maybe a, I don't know. I really liked, there's like, maybe a yellow one, maybe a blue one. Maybe we'll do like a Poe Dameron blue one. There you go. So that's pretty much what it's going to be like. And let's say that it is Fennec Shand. Right, you get a little bit of orange in there, which will really stand out. And then, there you go, orange and black, Fennec Shand. Smashing. Oh, I really do appreciate that, Joseph. I'd love to have 500,000 subs. But yeah, no, I don't know. Like, this is just obviously a kickoff. If you guys enjoy this type of stuff, leave a comment below so I know, and for future reference. And some of the other people that maybe don't make it to the stream might be able to see some of those comments and then say, okay, well, yeah, this is pretty, like, this might be cool to watch next time. So it's always a help. But let's jump in for now. And let's go and have a look at getting some building done. So there we go. So that's all I'm starting with. I've just what I like to do sometimes is I like to grab a few kind of key pieces. I'm gonna drop that there. I like to grab a few key pieces that I can sort of work with. So obviously I've got the base there that I started sort of playing around with in terms of size. But I do kind of like these additional kind of pieces, like as almost like part of a wall, like some additional stuff. So I like them. Want to use them. I do like these struts, though I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to use them, these ones. But what I like to do is I like to just grab bits and pieces and see what works. I do like this enormous wheel that I'd like to sort of work in somewhere into it, and I think that might look pretty cool. And I've just grabbed some other sort of like bits and pieces that may work out with it. But what we'll start with, and definitely I want to add some flex tubing into that, and a few little straps and stuff like that. So I've got some of that, and we'll just start with a base plate, just to get some ideas of like an actual layout of how this is going to look. And this could be like pretty feral because we're just going to grab like stacks of different pieces that I can use. So alright, now this again is just sort of like a general layout, so we're not going too crazy with any kind of specific stuff. So yeah, I'm thinking like the balcony. I kind of want the balcony to be about that wide. So it's almost 16 by itself, that balcony. So this might even have to be like another length. It may have to be another. This is how these things go for me. They always end up getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So there we go. And then see, we might even have the balcony like right there. If we shift that down a little bit, that might be okay. Sorry guys, had a little bit of a dropout there. And I've also been neglecting the chat a little bit, so apologies for that. Caleb. Yeah, well, Bush happens to almost the exact size of Lido. So I put in a fig. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, yeah. The gang could... yeah. Okay. The gang could be stealing from there. Could be stealing from the gang. I just like the fact that the imperials are in there. I wanted to get some imperials in there, so... But that could they could definitely be stealing from I guess the imperials could be after her, and then but she's also stealing from the gang, so it's like a double shoot. That'd be pretty sick. Yeah. Yeah, I think a group of bounty hunters would be kind of cool. And maybe even like, just because I do want to have it focused around someone who's kind of known for this one. So maybe if we did do it around like a Fennec and she's sort of working with someone. Yeah, I got who you meant by Mandos. I didn't know who Armando was at first, but I looked at it and I was like, yeah, no, maybe. Andrew Dubbo, I don't think you haven't missed too much. Just been figuring out where everything's going to go in this, and so this is it. This is roughly what it's going to look like, and we're going to take it from there and start building this puppy out, and hopefully it's going to move pretty quick. I think we're going to just have to go like crazy. It's crazy how quickly these builds escalate. Get full effect. Get rid of these ones. Alright, I think that there is going to be our build. Yeah, maybe. Maybe if I had a spare 48 by 48, that would be a good plan. I don't think I do though. Plus, this is just for layout, so I really I also, just the way that I want to build the base. Actually, don't like using base plates. Because wouldn't this be cool if I'd use like a mills based system? Would be kind of interesting. Just thinking about it. That could work. And then what we'd be looking at for this balcony, because you've got to consider the balcony as well. Again, I'm just getting some height. This is not actually going to be the building. To sort of get this balcony into... I will be streaming for a while this morning, guys. About 2 hours planned. Second-hand haul. I don't know. I think that's... Oh, God. Second-hand haul. Fake Lego. Gross. That's the only thing to do with it. Ah, Mikhail! Welcome to the stream. Let's just see. Tools. Yeah, that's how high we want to go. That first one, that's how high we want to go. So I just need something that's going to be able to support this for now. There you go, smashing that. Oh, dark grey. All right. So how are you guys all doing? I've sort of yammered on for a bit this morning, but now I'm going to start sort of getting there and building. Love to hear how all you guys are going. Anyone building anything fun? Anyone got any new sets? It's going to be bigger than this. I can see it already. Oh, nice. 501st. I'm going to rein this in a little bit, I think. Oh, nice. Camino. You have a Caminoan now. That's cool. Packing Lego, hey? Hey, DP Bricks! Welcome to the stream, my friend. All right. So what do we want? How wide do you reckon this sidewalk should be? Like 6 wide? Cool, so it'll be snot floor and then street. Yeah. Build this right out to there. To the edge. Six wide. Now let's see what we got into the pieces. Oh, there's another inspirational box. How fluoro is that? Oh, thank you. I love that I'm a coping mechanism. Alright, yellows. And I'm talking old school yellow, I think is the way to go. So we're going to have to work on those. Many of those fluoros as we possibly, non-fluoro yellows as we possibly can. Oh yep, some circulars, we can do circles. That'll work out. And I've got some pinks. I used a whole bunch of pinks on my you thought it was candy. You're making your mum cry with a song on guitar that you learned. Oh, that's nice. I hope it's like crying with happiness. You know, like. It is a Nashida DP, but I'm kind of using references from Coruscant 1313 and Dayu as well. But I always feel like Nashida, everything that I've seen of Nashida, it's a little bit more on the yellows and pinks, like that kind of dirty yellow. So that's working okay. Yeah, I'm thinking that this the sidewalk will be mostly I think the sidewalk will be mostly dark tan tiles. Yeah, I think so. It's hard just thinking about stuff. Thinking. And how this is all going to work. Now, let us see. Oh, I need blacks. I want blacks. Ewok volleyball thing it's basically finished. I have a very small section still to do on it, like a little tiny bit at the end, but I tend to not finish things on stream deliberately because I like to do a little bit of a final surprise reveal at the end. So I bagged up all my black because I never use black, and now of course I'm using black. Going to do the Marauder. I was going to do the Marauder, but it's only going to be the tip. So my thinking is that you're talking about the Imperial Marauder that comes out here, out of the tunnel, yeah. So it's literally just going to be just sticking out there, and I think it should fit width-wise. The idea is that what I want to do is keep the focus of the build here, but I want to feel like there's way more to this build than there is, and so that's why I wanted that kind of block off here and then seeing through there. Does that make sense with the Marauder? painting. Just trying out something with this flooring. We'll see how it goes. Hey, Bowman bricks. I'm pretty much going to rip off the head of the Marauder to a point, yeah. I may even just build like a piece, like a MOC of it, if it doesn't fit into that little area that I have. What am I working on? I am working on a Nashadar build presently, which is like basically this sort of cityscape. It's similar to sort of Coruscant, but it's a little bit sleazier. I tried to mix up the music a little bit this week finally. There's still the kind of jazz club dinner music in there, but then I've mixed it up with a few kind of poppier songs. There's a couple of kind of folk songs in there as well. So yeah, I don't know what you guys think of this, but that's kind of the technique I'm going to be doing for the basic technique anyway. I will kind of work. What I've been working on recently is like a mixture of snot build and tile and something else, and like drains for floors. Why can't I get this out? sure you guys are probably sitting there going, why are you using so many, like, why don't you use bricks instead of instead of plates to do this? But honestly, I have way more plates than I have bricks at the moment. It's about to get real noisy in a second. Whoa, Ant Bandit. Hello. This guy, for anyone who's in the stream, this guy is my favorite stop motion animator right there. Ant Bandit. If you haven't been over to his channel, check it out. It's absolutely amazing. And I feel blessed that you've entered the stream, my friend. I'm going good. I'm building a Nashidar MOC at the moment. And I've gone through a process which you missed, but basically I sketched out, had a quick look through the reference, and I've sketched out a whole bunch of like basically how the build's going to go together. So which actually you still can see the end result of up the top there. The sketch is not anything spectacular. I did it pretty quickly, but that actually is what's going to be happening here. So we're going to have some stormtroopers coming out of a marauder. We're going to have a bounty hunter type character grappling up the building up to their ship, and then some runaways that are making a heist over this side. So that is generally how it's going to work. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Hopefully it all comes together in the same, as fast as the sketch did. And I'm just trying this new technique of just plates across the front. For like this sort of snot technique. And seeing if that works and looks okay as a road. We sort of determined that it's going to be roughly about three 16 by 16 plates wide. So what is that? Like a 40... What is that, 48? 42? Terrible at maths. I'm terrible at maths, Ant Bandit. So what is that? It's 32. It's 32? 32 plus 16. 42. 40, yeah, 48. Of course, a plate. It's basically a plate. A 48 by 48 plate. There you go. You've all seen my... Oh, let me just have a little drop out there. The internet's been shocking this morning. But we're going to get some nice lights streaming in as well on this one. Actually, I took some, I've taken some inspiration almost directly from your last Instagram post, Ant Bandit. And I'll probably get a nice ambient light in there. A nice bluish ambient light in there. And then they'll, the bounty hunter is going to be backlit by a bunch of windows that are here, and the bounty hunter will be sort of up on this, so get that kind of nice backlighting on it. And then neons and stuff, and neon's cool. Hey, Brohas! Welcome back. I'm not sure I like it. What do you guys reckon? Maybe I need to block it together, make it less streaky. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and block it together. Ah! That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and block the greys together. So I've actually got sort of patches. Yeah. Yeah, with Nashadar, of course. Southern creator. I'm surprised he hasn't bounced in here. Hey, Bogan Bricks, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, I think this is already going to work a lot better. Just blocking the greys together and blocking the blacks together. Ah, Gecko! Mellow 28. Close to midnight. Oh, I appreciate you staying up to watch. Yeah, so Gecko, you missed the start of the stream, but I actually did the sketch kind of on live. So if you want to see any of the thought process, you guys are going to have to go back and watch from the start. So I actually talked through sort of roughly what I was thinking as I was thinking it, where I got the influences from each of the parts. So I keep knocking it over. I'm just going to plug it on. Okay. All right. Totally fair, Mellow 28. Just glad you guys can join the stream for a bit. Whereabouts are you based, Mellow? How much longer will I be streaming? So Amp Bandit, this basically my entire audio library. I tried my best to keep these to be as mellow as possible, and just sorry, bro. Back to your I was just checking my clock. That's why I stopped answering your question. I haven't had a second coffee this morning. I'm going to be streaming for probably like another hour or close to that. So yeah, I'll be on for a little bit. That's for sure. Amp Bandit, the music comes from the YouTube audio library, and I just spent a fair bit of time. I didn't just want like any old thing to be on the background. I wanted something that was mellow. I actually started out with mostly jazz, but then I found some other stuff that sort of supplemented that just recently, which works pretty nice. Well, I think it works nice. I'm glad you guys seem to like it as well. Yeah, exactly, Bogan. Like I've just woken up just, well, at the start of the stream pretty much, like minutes before. Remember, guys, to smash that like button as well. Help share it around to everyone else. I'll try and make sort of building this stuff as interesting as possible. Where's my grey bits? There they are. Oh geez, Coconut, are you okay? I'm not gonna hide it, dude. He's a big boy. He can deal with it. I know he's got PTSD from looking at the from like Utapau and every other large scale dark tan MOC he's done. How you going, Coconut? Hello, my name is Bruce. I love that every time you seem to enter my stream, a Pixar reference comes on, Coconut, which I'm totally cool with, by the way. Actually, maybe I should change all this flooring to dark tan. Yeah, that's what I always like about joining in streams, is that you do meet a lot of other cool builders and just people and fans that like people that are keen on talking about Lego. Oh, why are you scrapping a MOC? DP, what's the deal with that? Random question, who here is dressing up for Halloween? We don't really do Halloween that much in Oz. So I probably won't, but then again, my kids probably will, so... Sure. What do you guys think? Do you think I'm flogging a dead horse with this road? This road being like black and grey plates. I'm just not enjoying the look of it. I feel like it's too blocky. I'm thinking about just tiling it like mostly dark tan. A few gross bits in it. I did want to do this kind of technique, but I just don't know if it looks that good. Trying to like imagine what it's going to look like the whole way across. I'm just not sure if it's going to work. Oh, cool. Yeah, cool. Gecko, I think you've like just decided me. Tiles would work means that what I'm doing currently doesn't work. Which is great. I wanted to try something a little bit different. I did. Didn't work. So dead. That bit's dead. But that's okay. I think we'll work on a nice, like the tile, like a cool tile effect always looks heaps better anyway. I just think it's too streaky. Like it makes it look like it looks too much like planks of timber when you've got like it looks like timber flooring when you've got plates. Yeah, nah. Ditching that. Okay. Okay. New plan. New plan. New plan. Dark tan. No Legos. I said Legos on a stream just as a slip of the tongue the other day, and I felt so bad. Thanks 147th. Thanks very much for dropping into the stream. I'm sure I will figure it out. Sometimes it just takes me a little bit of time to sort what I'm doing, but it'll work itself out. Sometimes I need to go back to the reference as well and just scope that out. Okay, what am I going to do here? Yep. Yep. No, mock contest results will be coming out on Friday. and we'll be doing, that will be a live stream. It will actually be a late live stream for any Aussies. I think it's starting at like 12 o'clock at night, because that is sort of the best time that works out for Coconut and SW and myself. So, hi Dash! And yeah, so that works out best for Coconut, SW and myself, and because like we're crossing over UK, US and Aussie. So that's going to be coming out, and we're going to be going over the finalists. Just the finalists, because we had probably one too many. We had a few too many, really. Yeah, I figured. Everyone does want the merch bundle. You know what? After this, I'm sure everyone's joking when they say they want the merch bundle. But the merch bundle is has made me go, well, I really need to bring out like a shop so people can actually get some Brickmad Sam merch, so they can all stop worrying and go out and get some for yourself. Just thinking. No. Yeah, I mean, it was fairly popular. It was around, we had about 30 entries, like in total. So like that was pretty cool, because that was not really, I wasn't expecting that many entries. So that was pretty good. And but yeah, I also like, obviously, you know, Coconut and to go through all of them, because I want the finalists to get some feedback or some promotion as well for the builds they've done. So yeah, I to give everyone sort of a relevant amount of time to at least go through. I don't want to be taking up like all of Coconut's day. So, well, Coconut and SW's day as well. So I don't really I kind of needed to limit it a little bit so that it was fair on them, because they are giving up their time to do it. This room ends up in an absolute shambles. Yeah, that's right, Coconut. Unless, like, you're cool to sit there and all day and just look through people's builds. Oh, no worries, Brohas. Thanks heaps for coming in, mate. Oh, Ed's already keen on already told me he's keen on the merch pack. But Ed's been taking like he takes family photos and stuff and Brickanic stuff. I swear I should give him a commission if he sells any. Okay. Ah, what did I do? Yeah, but they're so important, thumbnails, Gecko. Oh, it depends on week to week, but I don't know, probably like plus now that I'm doing the 2 streams in the morning, I would say probably about like 1.5 hours to 2, so about 3 hours, probably about 3 to 4 hours on the streams a week. And then probably 8 hours 8 hours is pretty much all I have. So like, other than the streams to do stuff. So that's mainly my bar 2 building time. And then like, also, then probably a couple of hours worth of edit. Which is not a lot. I don't know how much, like, that's an interesting question though, Coconut. Like, what about the rest of you? How does that, how much of that is the case for you guys? "24 hours a week. Oh, that would be sweet." Yeah, like I guess with kids, like the kids pretty much like weekends are out. Like there's no way I do weekends. So like mostly I put my kids to bed and then like I might get from about 8:30 at night until about 11:30, 12. Like in and around that zone. And I do that kind of 2 nights a week and then I edit the rest. The other 2. The other 1 night, sorry. What about you, Coconut? How long, like, especially, like, I suppose before you did, you went full time, what kind of time frames were you spending? Because it's like, it's interesting to find out how long people are actually spending on Lego. I don't know, I feel like I'm going at a snail's pace, but then like some people say that it's still like decent time because I'm not actually spending that long, like to create bar 2, I guess. Yeah, right. But like, does that include your stream builds? Like your building time on streams? Although I know, like, for me, I'm not as effective when I'm streaming, because I get distracted by like comments, and then I'll start talking about comments. I've got to say, like, Utapau is... I actually watched, like, your finale on Utapau again. That is a freaking amazing build. Like, I actually think it's one of the best... I think it is the best build that I've seen. Like, I've seen bigger builds, like, there's... I do. And the reason why I think it's the best build, I'll give you the reasons why it's the best build. It's not about, like, I know that there's been bigger builds, but some of the shapes that you had to try and achieve on that, the counterlevering of the platforms, the height, the depth, you just did, like, you did a lot in that. And I think that it, yeah, like, there are a couple of builds probably that might do it over now. I'm like thinking about it. Like, you know, you got Solid Bricks' Darrow build is pretty cool. That was pretty epic. Although, yeah, no, I still think, like, from the counterlevering of the platforms perspective, that was pretty spectacular. Oscorp keeps getting in my way. Way to bring the PTSD back again. I'm already liking this way better than what I was doing before. No worries, Nick. Thanks heaps for dropping by, buddy. Always appreciate it. Yeah, I hope you can catch the next one too. You might be on the next one. I'm in the building zone now, guys. So apologies if I'm being a bit negligent. Raph! Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day, sir. How are you going? This MOC is Nashadar, which is a planet that's in, where is this a planet in? It is a planet from the Old Republic. And basically, I'm taking references. At the start of the stream, I did do that little sketch that's up the top corner there, and just went through my thought process and stuff like that. And I've taken references from Star Wars 1313, which is the unreleased game from Lucas Arts at that point, I think it was. So that's Coruscant, obviously, but Nashadar's kind of similar to Coruscant, only it's got it's a little bit sleazier. That's how I like to put it. And I'm building this for a collab with Dark Lord of the Bricks and Arkham Elmo, I think it is, or Elo. Apologies for that. I just sort of met him. But yeah, just working through this, and it's going okay, progress-wise, doing alright. It took a little bit of time to get going on the floor, just because I had a a few different ideas in my head as to how that could work. But worked it out in the end, which is important. You got a few mentions earlier. I think people recognized this build and thought you might be interested in it for some reason. So at the start, at the start, so then I was just saying to Raf that that little sketch up the top, actually I'll show you guys because some of you may not have been here at the start. So this here is basically what we're trying to achieve. I sketched this up just at the start, and it's essentially going to be like a bounty hunter grappling, hooking to the top of the building, some imperials, and like a transport coming through this tunnel, and then they're kind of pew-pewing up here, and then they're pew-pewing down there, and then this kind of corner section, and then there's going to be some kind of punks or thieves kind of trying to steal from this club down here at the same time. So I guess the bounty hunter might be kind of a little bit of a decoy in the end, and this is the real crime that's going on here. So yeah, that's generally what we're doing. So we're gonna, I think I've worked out what the colors and everything are going to be. Mainly pinks and yellows in terms of the neons. A few little things littered in there, but yeah, what do you reckon, Southern? In particular, Raf too. You're the resident aficionado when it comes to Nashida. Very good. I was just thinking some large grey block walls and whack a few clones on there. Done. Okay. Well, that there, I think, is what I would call finito. Almost. Got to find a few bits. A few extra bits for this section. Oh, hey, oh, there you go. Now you can actually see what I've been doing because I left the concept art up for too long. Apologies. Yeah, so that's going to be your main street, I guess. I may chip some of these up and just put some slightly different colours in here just to gritty it up a little bit, but we'll see how that tracks. I think it works. I think it works pretty well for now. Hey, no spoilers, by the way, but yes, absolutely, 100%. Andor is top notch, in my opinion, also. I think you've nailed it there, Southern. Oh, okay. Sweet. Thanks, Raph. I'll add it in. And yes, Cyrus, welcome to the stream, buddy. Break the curb off here. I'm going to push that curb all the way to there to get a nice edge. Oh my lord! I said no spoilers. Nah, Shadar. This one. So, only just started out. The concept art in the corner is something I drew this morning. And, yep, just sort of smashed that one out at the start of the stream. And then, yeah, we're going to go from there. That's not there. And this is just for a height check. But yeah, that's going to be the main street. I may actually extend this a little bit longer. But we'll see. I've got to get a marauder out. I'm going to use a couple of sets as a starting base, and then I'll mod them. It may be, if I can find an appropriate theme for it. It's not exactly one that it's not one that's being built specifically for factions. I'm sure Danny Ireza will be able to find somewhere it can go that is in our space. I just hope I've got enough neon pieces. He gets thrown down the reactor shaft? Well, he's a Sith Lord. Of course he's going to survive that. Don't be ridiculous. Sutho has done a MOC for factions previously. I gotta be honest, I've been a bit slack with factions recently. Just in trying to get Batu finished and a few other things. But the Ewok build that I was doing last week is definitely for factions, so... And that one will be coming out really soon, so... Alright guys, how are we going for time? Better check the time here. Oh, yeah, I really better wrap it up. Alright, I've got very entrenched in what I was doing here, and I've meant to have started work like 5 minutes ago, so I'm going to have to love you all and leave you, but thank you everyone for joining the stream. It was most enjoyable. Cosmic Bricks, you are joining right at the end of the leaving. But yeah, we've made some good progress there. We've come up with a cool concept, I think, and a cool plan for the build. So a lot of process done today. Now remember that we'll be doing a stream for the contest winners on Friday, with which will be at a very different time. Well, the 30th, whatever date the 30th is for you, in the UK and US. I hope you can all join me for that, and if not, catch it on the replay and smash that like button. If you guys join, you can comment, and there is a chance to win a prize there as well. So jump in for sure and see if you guys can win that one. So thank you everyone, and I will catch you all next time. Until then, enjoy your building, and may the bricks be with you.